Hey guys, how's it going? TheHaggardNerd here. Welcome back to Subnautica. This is a new update, the eye candy update. That was released 12/7. It is currently 12/13, so I'm a little late getting back to this because last week we didn't play Subnautica. Did something else kind of last minute. So this is the 57.637 update for December 2017. They released a huge graphical overhaul, and it was brought to my attention that apparently in this update as well, in the PDA information, all the storylines and stuff that I've been skipping over because I didn't want to sit there and just read it to you guys, there's apparently voice logs now, which I didn't see the first time, or I missed the first time. I don't know yet. It was said it was added recently, so hopefully that's the case. This episode is going to be a bit of a catch-up episode because I am going to go through those voice logs and let you guys hear the storyline that I've missed so far and catch me up to. And then we will continue with the story. I do have a game plan for this evening. There are two big things I want to accomplish. So let's go ahead and get started in here. Let's go ahead and get everything loaded up. And as I mentioned before, we're actually having firewood delivered currently, so if you guys hear any rumbling or noise in the background, I do apologize. It shouldn't be loud or anything, but if you do hear anything, that's what's going on. So, I'm going to do the load thing. So, also, I mentioned this before I started recording, I may have to adjust and tweak my visual settings because with this new graphical update, it does look a lot better, I think, but it might also eat up more of my GPU usage, and of course, you know, I'm using everything on the same machine to stream and record and play and all that good stuff.
Emergency power only.
God, that voice is so creepy.
Offline.
Man. So yeah, I'm kind of curious to get in here and see what the voice logs have, because that's something I've been meaning to do anyway. And then I looked at them earlier today, and then I saw that they had voice, like actual audio files, so yeah, we'll check those out. So currently my water situation, I have about a third left. My food situation, I have about a third down. So I think we'll listen to voice logs for this first little bit until oh man, you know what? Before we jump into the voice logs, I want to show you guys. This eye candy update. Like how things look now. If you're not familiar with it. I should cut down my own timber. Well, I don't know what forests around here would allow me to do that without me going to jail. So, but you can see everything kind of has this nice soft look. It looks kind of murky, as water would. It is a little bit clunky on the visuals or the frame rates, but I don't know. It looks really nice in my opinion. Everything kind of has a little bit of a glow to it. Not really glow, but a bloom, I think is what they call it. Makes everything look kind of soft. And you can see the nice, the rays coming through the water. I don't know if that was something you could see before. Is that? What is going on here? Oh, the world is not loaded in. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. Let's check out the aurora. There we go. Who's that over there? It's hanging out, doing its thing. We need to get over there soon. So let me go ahead and get back to subface over here, and let's get into some of those logs. Diligent Bread, hello. Welcome to the stream. Welcome to the community. Thank you for following on Mixer. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know, and make sure you join our Discord, discord.me/TheHaggardNerd. Ooh, I missed it. Did I just start? No, I'm like 17 hours into the game, but I've been kind of taking my time because I'm not a big fan of deep water, to be completely honest. Oh, man. So, let's go ahead and get into some of these voice logs. I'm gonna hang out right here and just look. And then we'll nope, tab. I always do that. And data downloads. Aurora Survivors. So we have the life pod things. We also have Degassi stuff, which I need to check out all this stuff. We have operations logs and public documents. So I don't know what order these came in, but we'll check them out. So this is gonna be a listening episode. So here we go.
I'm not really a doctor. I know that's what my ID says, but I never have been. Cheated the medical exams. What does a doctor these days need to know about manually resetting bones? When was the last time a top surgeon actually cut someone open? That's what the robots are for. Doctors these days read diagnoses off of computer readouts. For that, I'm perfectly qualified. But what good is it when I'm not connected to the main network? I'm bleeding. I've got glowing green pustules growing on my hands. I run a self-scan and it tells me I've got skin irritation. The only thing I studied in medical school was how to lie convincingly. What the hell do I know about how to treat an alien disease? I think I'm actually going to die down here.
Well, that sucks. So apparently, Danby got infected, and it seems like the glowing green pustules is a thing that happens when you get further along in the infection. So that's not fun. And he doesn't really have any medical stuff going for him, so that's not good. So that was Life Pod 12. So let me see here. Diligent Bread, how do you get to Lost River? I have no idea. I don't know my way around in this game yet. Dennis, you are new. Well, welcome to the stream. Thanks for hanging out. All right, let's continue. So Life Pod 13, this was the emissary, I guess?
Life Pod systems online. Passenger 7, Emissary, Yohi, Kassar has boarded the Life Pod. Life Pod launch sequence initiated.
My creators, the cherishers and sustainers of worlds, give me this day my daily pleasures as I give to those who seek pleasures from me.
Okay.
Life Pod detached from Aurora. Okay. Entering planetary atmosphere.
Uh-oh.
External temperature approaching critical levels.
Show me the path. In life, truth, and love for mine is the power. I am the one. On and off and on again.
Exterior hull damage sustained. Life support systems failed. Impact imminent.
Life is a game which the universe plays with itself. I am done playing as this bundle of flesh. Return me.
Oh, wow. I wonder if that was the important person life pod that we found recently, actually. We're gonna have to do liquid here soon. I will do that in a moment. Axboss, hello. And Cardona, hello. What is it? Lourdes? Is that how you spell it? Lourdes? Let's go ahead and do 17 and then go get some water and maybe some food, and then we'll continue. So this is number 17. I think this was an earlier one.
It's the day of the crash. I don't know what the heck is happening. I'm scared and I'm not going outside. There are shadows in the water under the hatch, but I can't tell if they're rocks or aliens. And there's weird-looking caves nearby. The Aurora was carrying everything needed to build the phase gate. Mobile vehicle bays, bioreactors, propulsion cannons. It had a cinema. There was a zero-G gym. My cafe. I don't understand how we're here now. I don't know why no one's coming for me.
Oh no. So the phase gate, we got to figure out what's going on there. I have an idea what that might be, but we will be going to check out the Aurora very, very soon. And before I forget, Lourdes, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Woo, there you go. Everybody gets a popper. Thank you for joining. Welcome to the community. If there's anything I can do for you, let me know. And make sure you join our Discord, discord.me/TheHaggardNerd. Whoop-de-doo. Oh man, it didn't go. It didn't go. So anyway, let's go ahead and get some water and food, and then we'll come back and continue with the rest of these. So I know this is probably not going to be super exciting gameplay, but at least we're getting caught back up on the story, and I'm catching up on things that I missed that I should have been aware of before.
All systems online.
So I'm going to head back towards the base. Stop hitting the microphone with my headphone wire. That'd be nice. There's a couple of bladderfish. I'm going to do that just for the sake of quickness, because I need water sooner rather than later. I need some food too, so... was there another one? I love this propulsion cannon. It's fantastic. Should be enough for now. Okay, so back to the base. Oh, there's some more of those weird floaty things. Alright, here's the base. Hello, base. Where are your legs? Why are your legs weird? There you go. Okay.
Seek fluid intake.
We're working on it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Strange that you need water when you're in water. Yeah, I know, I know. I won't disagree with that. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and do sustenance. Let's go ahead and get our water going. Let's go ahead and do cooked food. Something I've been trying, I don't know if it works. Placing 2 of those near my base, so that might get a population growing nearby. What, the floaty things? What have you been releasing? Alright. So let's go ahead and do water, because we need that now.
Vital signs stabilizing. Let's
go ahead and eat that, and do more water. Okay, so that works. And then what I'm going to do is probably just go out and, what is it, like, insta-cook some food here. There's that. Give me that. And then probably just grab another one of these guys. Oh, where'd he go? There it is. Okay, probably one more. Just to kind of have it. I see you. Oh, I missed you. There you are. Or you're another one, I don't know. Alrighty, cool. So let's head back to the base, wherever that is. Found a source of rubies yet? No, I've not. Okay, so, let's do the food thing. There's that, and then hopefully those won't go bad quickly. I also need more bleach so I can make more water. So coral tube and salt deposit. So I have some salt. And then I just need some coral tube, not table coral. A little different. Oh, I have water there. Never mind. I'm good on water. For a while, actually. So let's put those back. Okay. Cool. And then, back to where we need to go. Very specific, I know. You know, I realized that I can just stand here and do the notes and stuff. We don't have to be in the Cyclops for that. Okay, let's go ahead and continue with our notes. Alright, so 19, Officer Keen.
Keen, this is Aurora, come in.
This is Keen. Life pod detached to a K planet fall in 30 seconds.
The computer has identified a landmass at the attached coordinates. I want you to regroup the crew there.
Understood, but
they are your responsibility now. Don't let them down.
Captain, you need to evacuate.
Negative. You'll need the ship in one piece if you're going to contact HQ on the long range. I'm attempting a controlled descent.
Captain!
Ooh, that's no good. Oh boy. Okay, so we got Life Pod 3.
You really think it'll carry 2 of us?
Your regular sea glide tows a mass of 80 kilograms at over 30 kilometers an hour. The power cellar rig to this one should double that.
You think there's something out there that's faster?
Oh, sure. And that's assuming it doesn't overload 3 meters from the life pod.
You're calm about this?
I'm seeing the engineering problem. If I stop seeing the maths, I'll be terrified.
Oh boy. Alright, yeah, I really wish I would have seen these or heard these like when we picked them up, but it's kind of nice to be able to get back through them. So let's continue. Life Pod 4.
To any Altera crew. Landed in area of significant alien activity. Encountered predators in the Leviathan class, highly aggressive. Spectroscope scanner assigned species designator Reaper. One specimen attempted to swallow the life pod, doing extensive damage in the process. Only viable option is to make for the safety of the Aurora crash site. I have retrieved a data box with the creature decoy and enough resources to fabricate a couple of them. The swim's longer than the decoy lifetime, but it should just be enough to keep them busy. If you don't find me on board the ship, presume I miscalculated.
Oh, goodness. Okay. So, Life Pod 6, crew log 1.
Ma'am, I need you to stay calm. We're not in immediate danger.
Where are the rescue teams?
The Aurora didn't make it.
So, where are the rescue teams?
They're dead, ma'am. We have rendezvous coordinates, but the route's irradiated.
So, what are you going to do?
I'm head of human resources, ma'am. This is not my expertise. But the PDA says if we can find some lead, we can make radiation suits.
Oh, there! I am not setting foot outside this life pod without the proper protection.
Don't worry. I'll go.
Oh, boy. So, log 2.
What are you doing?
You were gone so long. I thought you drowned.
Put the flare down.
I was going to try and attract someone's attention.
That's not a distress flare. Stop waving it around like that. You'll catch the fuel line.
Oh, no. That's not good. All right, Life Pod 7.
I've tried everything. The analysis circuits on the fabricator are fried. Can barely manufacture the most basic of materials. Want a battery? Here, have a children's toy. Need deep-sea diving equipment? Have some lab tech. Hungry? I'll turn that fruit into dust for you. Going forward with trial and error. I hit every button here has got to make something useful eventually.
Oh, boy. Okay, so that's all the survivors up to this point, which we've not found any of them, technically. So we have the security terminal captain's quarters. So we can get some information if we use this code on the Aurora. So we need to go find out how to get onto the Aurora. But we have a few more logs to go through, so we're almost done here. So we got Bart Torgle's log number 1. This is the Degassi survivors. I'm assuming this was from the cave base that we found.
I thought it might get claustrophobic living underwater. Father feels it is. He'd tell me it was childish, but I stare out of the window and sometimes I think how lucky I am to see this world up close. Back on the island, I wouldn't have believed the creatures that live down here. The fish, they glow. There's one that's 90% eyeball. Snakes twice the length of a habitat compartment. Certainly, it's not all friendly. Most of the plant life is toxic. Learned that the hard way.
Oh, no.
But I've managed to coax some marble melons into growing indoors. And when they don't cover our dietary needs, well, we eat the fish themselves. It's a bit gross, but it's nothing they wouldn't do. I've been attempting to document my findings. Father approves. He says understanding is power, that the more we know about this planet, the more we can use it to our advantage. I'm just doing it because it's fun. It's not easy without proper equipment and network access, but the old-fashioned way, observing, taking notes, testing theories, shows me the world in a way a spectroscopic analysis never could. Lately, I've been watching the crab snakes. They ambush their prey as it tries to feed on the mushrooms they hide in.
Oh, okay.
What they don't eat settles on the seabed, which fertilizes the mushrooms, which feeds the herbivores, and so the chain continues. Co-evolution gives me the fuzzies.
The fuzzies, huh? Stephanie, hello. We're going through the logs that I didn't catch before, and that apparently were added in this update, potentially. All right, so we got Torgal's log number 2, Stalker Teeth.
Something incredible just happened. Since we're down here, I had this plan to build equipment and study the life forms we were encountering, but I didn't have enough enameled glass. So, I started looking for a natural substrate that would strengthen the glass we have, and those stalker teeth we've been finding fit the bill. Only, well, we needed more. That's when Marguerite got interested. She actually listened to me, more than I can say for Father, and I worked up the courage to talk about my more tentative theories. When I told her they were attracted to metal deposits, that their teeth get dislodged when they pick them up, her eyes narrowed and she dashed out of the room. 3 hours later, she came back, her pack loaded down with stalker teeth. I asked her about it. She shrugged and said my theories were good. Said she had the meeting out of the palm of her hand. I think she meant it literally. She is incredible. She went out to the kelp forest armed with just a heat blade and went fin to fin with a pack of stalkers.
Oh, man.
On the one hand, that is the coolest thing I have ever heard. On the other, I hope the stalkers didn't come off worse than Marguerite did. She had a huge gash on her forearm.
Oh, no.
I don't think things went as smoothly as she made out. And what's the point in surviving here if we have to kill everything that makes it so wonderful? I wish I knew more about these animals. But Father won't let me leave the habitat. Maybe with all this glass, we could build a containment unit and get up close to them.
Yeah, I wonder how old this guy is. He's referring to Father. Yeah, Mako makes that point. Alright, voice log number 4, Curious Discovery.
What is that thing?
I don't know. I found it outside in the sand.
Part of another ship?
None I've ever seen.
It's not even scratched.
Don't fool around with it. It might be
Funny,
worth
okay.
something.
Stand down, Chief. If it were gonna crumble to dust, it would have done so when I picked it up.
It's glowing.
We're not the first people to come to this planet.
People. Maybe. Could be aliens. Could be the damn sea monsters for all we know. One thing for sure, we ain't gonna find out by staying here.
I wonder what that's referring to. Maybe those ion cubes or whatever they are. So we got a pecking order.
Son, there is always a pecking order. And in our world, money makes a hierarchy. I pay Maida a fraction of what I pay you, and you a fraction of what I pay me.
If money makes the hierarchy, why is Marguerite making the decisions?
We need her. We let her think what she likes, so long as she does what she's told.
What if she doesn't?
For enough money, she will. People always do.
Oh boy, so there's definitely some corruption going on. Interesting. Alright, number 6, deeper.
We're already 200 meters below sea level. You want to go deeper?
Look around us, Chief. Water leaking through the hull, water outside the hatch. We're drowning real slow. If rescue arrives, whatever shot us down, it's gonna do it again and again until it's shut off. You see an off switch around here, Chief?
Why would it any more likely be half a kilometer down?
Your kid found something on the scanner. There's something down there. Something that shouldn't be.
You're mad.
I'm going all the same, and I have an idea you two are gonna follow. But if you do, be mindful. Your authority stopped at sea level.
Ooh. Interesting. No corruption, she's a hired hand. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, I was thinking that he's kind of obsessed with the whole money thing, so that's why I was thinking corruption, but no idea. No idea. There's definitely some power play going on there. And then we got log number 2.
You know what Maida told me today? She wants to build a habitat 500 meters below sea level, more than a kilometer northeast of here. And she needs Bart and I to do it. She's got it into her head that she can save us if she just acts recklessly enough. But I've hauled Star Wars to Neptune, Plasteel to the Federation. This family operates 9 different mining colonies across the Ariadne Arm. Maida thinks she's better suited to lead. Her contract still says otherwise. But I just cannot damn well tell whether it's the stupidest idea I ever heard, or my only hope. I turned 80 years old last week. I thought I had another 80 in me, but marooned on this planet, there's no swapping out of my liver when the old one fails. Here, I'm mortal. And Maida is useful. So, it's my responsibility to make a decision. Return to the island and hope whatever knocked the Degazi out of the sky won't do the same to the rescue ship. Or take us deeper in search of answers. And all the while be hoping old age gets me before the sea monsters do.
Oh no.
I'll give Maida just one thing. She was right about these caves. There's enough lithium there to fabricate 100 tons of plasteel. Enough for a damn fleet of Cyclops submarines. There was nothing anyone could have done to avoid crashing here, but I was right to order the detour. If we get off this planet, they'll be talking about the Torgel's share price on the other side of the Federation.
Okay, so it's good to know there. A good thing to note is that cave did have a lot of lithium, so if we need lithium, we could probably go back and check that back out. So, good to know that. Okay, so we have operational logs, scattered wreckage. Analysis confirms this wreckage is from the Aurora. Outer layers of the material have oxidized, suggesting it has been heated to over 1200 degrees Celsius. This pattern is consistent with hull disintegration during atmospheric re-entry. Salvage of intact portions of Altera vessels is prohibited at legal, moral, and technical level. However, scraps such as these may be reclaimed for their titanium content in any Altera fabricator. Interesting. And one more thing. We have a Transgov profile, Mongolian independent states. Let's see here. When the hostilities of the expansion ceased, the tactical value of the hard-to-reach colony systems on the edge of the China territories plummeted. Recouping from the war, the central government left them to starve. The systems in question declared independence, claiming their infrastructure as their own and their intent to become self-sufficient. Today, the Mongolian states is seen as relatively minor power on the outskirts of colonized space, yet it remains one of the fastest expanding transgovs in the galaxy. There's little centralized control. In times of war, a defense force can be raised between the chief officers of the major planetary clan corps. Oh no. Mongolian societies inherited their technologies from the Chinese, but incorporated the customs of their multicultural colonist base. Non-synthetic foods remain popular. Religion is a strong component of society, but the Mongolians take a relaxed view of competing faiths, believing gods to be universally and equally flawed. Mongolians will often be heard proclaiming, "I believe in gods, so long as they don't try to command me." If pushed to explain how they can believe in a god with no authority, they will explain simply that all people are gods and their authority is equally zero. Alright, so that's pretty much everything. The rest, these environment scans, there's some indigenous scans we did, just to give us more information about, different types of stuff in the area. We have a survival checklist, that's good to know. We also have a start here thing, which I don't think I ever read, but it was just the basic startup stuff. So that gives us a better idea of kind of what's going on, even if it's slightly brief. So yeah, that's kind of exciting. That's kind of exciting to see what's going on. So this is gonna be kind of a weird place, but I think I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode here because this will basically just be a storyline catch-up episode, and then the rest of the stream this evening we will continue and go out exploring. I want to get right over to the Aurora. I think I'm gonna do that first, and then I also want to get back over to that island where that gun was, and I think I'm gonna do it in that order. So definitely check out next episode, and we will start heading over towards the Aurora. So guys, if you're new here, hit the subscribe button. If you like what I do, hit the like button. If you're over on the Twitch or the Mixer side, make sure you hit that follow button. I'd appreciate it. And then guys, do me a favor, share my live streams, share my videos, leave likes, leave comments, all that good stuff. Because the more you guys interact with my videos, the more YouTube likes to bump us up and gives us some more exposure. And of course, that means the more people that are likely to come in and hang out and be a part of the community. And I want to grow the community as big as possible, and I need your help to do so. So I definitely appreciate all the support you guys give. You guys rock. So yeah, next episode we will continue with going to the Aurora, I think. So guys, I'll catch you guys in the next episode of Subnautica. As always, thanks for watching. Take care.